Hello. Hello, Salone. Hello, Payne. Hello, hello, hello. I think I got a nice lineup for tonight, guys. Hello, welcome to the Mimi Show. Hello, Salon. Hello, Payne. Hello, Doodoo Bird. Hello, Shanua. Hello, Highly Sensitive. My husband poured me a drink. Looks like water. It's Patron. Woo. I told you we bought it the other day. He has Jack Daniels, and I bought Patron for myself. I like Patron. It goes down a little smoother, and then it doesn't leave this bad aftertaste. At least I don't think so. I could be wrong, but I don't really care for liquor. I'm not a big liquor drinker. I think she spilled milk in the bed, honey. You think it's milk? My hairpin. It's made like a flower. Got it from Neiman Marcus. I know it burns. It burns going down. Some serious stuff going on with the liquor. It's what do we call this? You just put a little bit in there. I usually like a lime and salt. But anyway, whew. That burn is going down. A Corona, now that's a good beer. I never was a liquor drinker. Like, I don't even like margaritas. Like, the ones that I get at when I get those little fruity things, it does give me a headache. My favorite mixed drink is from Tennessee on Bill Street called Wet Willie's. You guys know about Wet Willie's on Bill Street in Memphis, Tennessee? I was just wondering, we used to go to Memphis all the time. My mom lived in Memphis, and we would go to Bill Street. And Bill Street would have this place called Wet Willie, and we would go and get this drink called Superman on Kryptonite. Let me tell you something. You only need one of those, and you're good. I don't know what they put in that Never been there. Okay. Okay. I'm the only one. Okay, guys, I have a great live for you. Give it a few more minutes and I say we get started. I promise I won't keep you too long. Wow, it gave me a sweat. Crown Royal one time and it messed me up. Crown Royal, Shanua. I was singing Sex Shooter. The song Sex Shooter by Vanity. Shooting love in your direction. I can't hear you. I'm a sex shooter. Shooting love in your direction. Doing cartwheels in the middle of Bill Street. Oh, Shanua, so you know about Bill Street. Oh, okay. Well, you didn't go to Wet Willie's. Wet Willie's was very popular. I am Diane. We're up. It's Saturday night. We're all up. It's Saturday night. Just got paid. Friday night. It's Saturday night. Yeah, a makeup list. This is me with no makeup or lipstick. So, Shanua, you know Wet Willie's, don't you? Salone says Crown Royal is nice, sitting in front of a fireplace. My father used to drink Crown Royal. I had my husband drink it once. He said, "What? How's Crown Royal?" I said, "It's a smooth, nice drink." But I think he likes Jack and Coke. But he doesn't have Coke tonight. So, what are you drinking, honey? We're having an adult beverage. So you do know about Bill Street and Wet Willie's. I used to get this drink called Superman on Kryptonite. That was the strongest drink that they had. It was blue. It was like a frozen blue concoction. But let me tell you something. That drink, you only need one of those. One. They had Call a Cab, Sex on the Beach, of course, those. But they had Superman on Kryptonite, and they had Call a Cab. We would get between those two. Call the Cab was stronger than Superman on Kryptonite. Well, I like the Superman on Kryptonite because it was blue and it tastes good. Wiser is a smoother whiskey. I'll just have one though. You guys have a wonderful day, or having a wonderful day, or enjoying your day. For me? No. What are you playing? Shame on him. Hello, Maxune. Hello, Diane. Let me move the camera back a little bit. Am I like too close to the Oh, you're watering your plants. I can't keep a plant. Here's a plant in front of me. It's an artificial plant. This is as close as I can get to something real. A fake-a-do. I will kill a plant. Oh, speaking of plants, my daughter has one that my mom gave her, and I need to water it before it gets too dry. Someone remind me to water the plant, okay? Y'all ready? Put a 1 in the chat if you're ready to get started. He wants to go upstairs. I don't think Daddy wants to go up. He's like, no. All right, let's get to it.
Now Prince Harry just can't.
So Prince Harry, I understand what they're saying. They say he is whipped by this woman. He does what Meghan Markle says. Meghan Markle controls Prince Harry. Yes, that is true to some extent. But Prince Harry still is culpable and in charge of his own life. He has free will. If he chooses to screw over his family and move to California with this woman, that's on him. Yes, he might have some mommy issues and he misses his mother.
It's too much, too much.
To some extent. But Prince Harry still is culpable and in charge of his own life. He has free will. If he chooses, they say he is whipped by this woman. He does what Meghan Markle says. Meghan Markle controls Prince Harry. Yes, that is true to some.
Come on, we know that. It's not to a certain degree. It is a degree. He's being controlled by this woman. Controlled. Totally in Louisville. Definitely being controlled by this woman. Now, it's a fact. You should know I always overwater my plants. Oh, okay. You have to learn. I never learned. Yeah, you have a beautiful view. Yeah, come on. He's whipped. Donald Trump said he was whipped. He's whipped. He's a whipped man. He cannot function without Meghan. She tells him what to do, when to do it, how to do it, how fast to do it. She's the one that did the Mexit. It was all her idea. And he left his family and started a new one, I guess, with her. But even though you leave your family to start a new one, you don't diss your family and mistreat them and put them in a situation where you have no contact. He has no contact with his family. Now, this is a bad relationship for that reason right there. Mm-hmm. So messed up, messed up. Whew. Oh, Diana believes that Harry wants to be controlled by Meghan. He wouldn't have it any other way. What a wuss. At the same time, he has chosen to allow her to control him. Yes, Debbie, yes. Control. Control, full control. My husband is great. He's supportive. He does this for me, does that for me. No, he's controlled by you. There's this control situation that's going on with you, and you control your husband. And it's not the way of the world. It's supposed to be different. It's supposed to be a partnership. Not I control you, you do what I say, we're leaving. You know what? I believe the Queen was worried about Harry because he's a weakling. He was no match for this woman. The problem is he's not a small kid. When married her, he is oldie in his 35 plus. Yes, but he acts like a young child. Oldie. Like a grown child. There's many people that I found out that acts like a grown child. He did. He has allowed it all. That's what makes him a little bit more disgusting than her, because he allowed it. He had control over the situation. If he had have taken control over the situation and wore the pants in the family, then his life wouldn't be the way it is today. He would have a relationship with his family. How could Harry think that the grass was going to be greener on the other side? Woo! Hello, Carl. Priest. Hello, Carl. Good to see you. Yep, he never had to do anything ever, but the mere fact that he let this woman talk him into moving to California to start her endeavors was really something. For him to step down from his role as a senior member of the royal family was big. I might have to go into another room. Let me know if we get too loud over here, okay? So he's completely whooped, but he also is thinking that, hey, he is a grown man. and he should know better.
Some extent. But Prince Harry still is culpable and in charge of his own life. He has free will.
He doesn't have free will. He's not in control of his own life. If he was, he wouldn't have never left his family. He would have been able to meet her family. He didn't meet any of her family members. That should have been a red flag for Harry. Red flag. I didn't get to meet any of the family members. Could this be too good to be true, Harry? You believed everything she said, every word that comes out of her mouth. You know, she's right. Everybody else is wrong. The Queen's wrong. King Charles is wrong. William, Catherine, her friends, your friends is wrong. Everybody is wrong except Meghan. Me and Dale was talking about how successful Meghan was, and she seems to think that she can become a billionaire, which I don't see it ever happening because she's not popular and she has no talent. Those two things you need to have in Hollywood to be successful. It's not like she can make some earbuds and then sell them for $50 and everybody just starts buying them everywhere. As a matter of fact, if she do something like that, she won't have it for long because she never has enough stock to sell. She did As Ever, the JAMA scam, that ran out in 20 minutes because she didn't have enough stock. The wine ran out after 4 or 5 bottles because there wasn't enough stock. Dale seems to think that Meghan is that she doesn't need these Instagrams and this As Ever brand and all this other stuff. She's just doing it for publicity. Do you guys think that she's doing it for publicity or she's trying to do it for money or notoriety? Why wouldn't she do it for money? Isn't that the purpose? To be successful, to be a billionaire? Did she really think her jam was going to take off to the point where she became a billionaire off her jam? Do you guys think that Harry has his own free will, or is he being controlled by Meghan? Put a 1 in the chat if he's being controlled completely. Put a 2 in the chat if he's doing stuff on his own will. Which I don't think he's doing things on his own will. I think that he is brainwashed. He's in a domestic abuse relationship with this woman, and he's caught up. Hello, Sarah. He got money from the Queen Mother, his mom, and just recently, when he turned 40 years old, he got money again. How could he be broken on money? Because she spends a lot. I think she spends a lot. I would be shocked if they were broke too. But they have no more deals. They have no more contracts with, they still got that contract with Netflix, but Netflix is holding on because they want to make their money, get their money back that they invested in these two. Oh, Diana thinks he is culpable of making his own decisions. I don't see that. If he could make his own decisions, he would have told her to have a seat. We're not going anywhere. We're not going to California so you can start a business because now you have become popular through my name alone, through the royal family name. Now all of a sudden you want to go to California and make some jam. I've been contemplating this for a very long time on what I was going to do about the jam scam. And hello, Tracy Teach. Hello, Jane. Okay, I lost. Yeah, I say 1. I put a 1. I think he's just as culpable as her, says Salome. Really? I don't think he's smart enough to make these weird decisions that she's making for their family. Because she used his emotions about his deceased mom to play mind games. That is true. Good point. I love that, Carl, because she is playing mind games with Harry. You know, when they get in the car and it was down there in New York City running from the police, she tried to use that with one of his cases to say that they needed certain security. They wanted the royal family to pay for their security after they told them that they were going to fend for themselves. Yes, that is true, Shanoa. He didn't know he was trapped until Meghan told him. In other words, you're trapped with her. You're in a trapped situation where you can't even call home when you get ready to talk to your father because your woman is looking at you like you better not call him. You know we don't like him. You know he's on the naughty list. And knowing that his father has cancer and hasn't seen those grandkids. And Meghan is so dirty. Remember that picture she posted of Harry walking with the kids and they were showing the back of them? It was almost like a kick in the face to the royal family. At least that's what I noticed. She's taking full advantage of him. He's with the wrong one. He's with the wrong woman. Just imagine you get to the final decision-making day where you decide that you're going to spend the rest of your life with someone, and then you choose the wrong person. But then he can't even get out of the situation. You got the wrong woman. You got someone that is running your life instead of you guys running it together. She's planning your future. She planned Harry's future. Rock-a-doo-little. She planned Harry's future. They overspend. No. He's on the couch. He wants to get down. Let me go get him down. My dog thinks that they are on the couch and they're not on the couch. Let's see what highly sensitive is saying. She used and played on his weaknesses. Yes, she did. She played and molded him. She told him she was suicidal and that she wanted to unalive herself. She said that she didn't want to live anymore, so it was time to get the hell out of the UK. And it was just so clear that she used him. She used him. She's a gold digger. I ain't saying she a gold digger, but yes, she is. No matter what, Harry is a prince and therefore will never be a poor man. I believe that, Diane. I don't think he'll be poor, but the rate that Meghan is spending that money, they're living a millionaire lifestyle. They're living differently than Catherine and William. Catherine and William, to me, live conservatively. Meghan is not living conservatively. There are children involved in this stuff. John would frame their children's life. It's a shame that Meghan has control over everybody's destiny. We're going to live in California. We're going to do this. We're not going to have any family members to come by and say hello. We're just going to live our life with the A-list celebrities. And mom is going to continue to try to be this entrepreneurship person and try to become a billionaire. But what the problem with that is that Meghan is not going to take care of Harry. But she's taking on that role. Remember, she got out the car in New York City, like, everybody's here for me, which they were. And it was the 100 times thing that she did. We will be doing that interview. We're going to be doing some interviews. I don't know if we're going to get to it today. But my point is that she controls everything. She controls the kids' life, of course. She tells Harry what they're going to do and who they're going to see. How come Harry hasn't taken them kids over to see his father, knowing that his father is sick? It's dangerous, he says. No, he's pissed off and pouting like a spoiled brat because he's not getting his way. He's not getting his security. So he's pouting like a 2-year-old. He's a grown man. He needs to take accountability for the mess he's in. Oh, he's not. He said, my father cut me off. My father cut me off. He cut me off, and all the money is gone, and I'm cut off. It cut me off security. He cut me off financially. You're a grown man. I got cut off at 18. After high school, I got cut off. He knows polo. He knows how to dress properly. He knows how to call the butler to pay his bills. Yep. But remember when he said something about the pipes in the house were messing up? You didn't have to worry about the pipes over there in the UK, but you got to worry about the pipes here in Montecito. Then the pipes were all messed up in his house. That's a whole to-do. Yeah, he got cut off, but he got some inheritance. The queen left him some money. His mother left him some money. And I'm sure his father is going to leave him some money. He knows how to ring doorbells. No, he wanted the U.S. government and any other country that visited to pay for their security. Exactly. They were never going to run off and fend for themselves. They're still begging for daddy to take care, other people to take care of them. No, you took away the pecking order of where you're supposed to be. You were supposed to be in the royal family, living over there and raising the kids so they can be around their family. Why not? You're not talking to your family. It's not like they're coming over here to be with your family. So why not be with Harry's family? No, because you're selfish, self-centered. You want the attention on you, not on the kids. Too much attention on the kids takes away attention on you. She stuck a fork in him and will turn him over when she's done. That's right, Chad. His mistake was to step away from the firm's PR team. They worked miracles with his image before he met her. They did. I thought he was a nice guy. I thought he was an eligible bachelor. I thought he had it going on. I said, look at Harry. Yes, the grandfather has cancer, and she's cold snake, couldn't care less. She could care less. She hasn't made a statement about them having cancer, or she's concerned or worried, or, I'm wishing them well. No, she's too busy on herself. She's too busy on Jamma Scam time and Jamma Scam time and Rose Wine time and As Ever and Lemonado. Lemonado's gone and As Ever is supposed to be airing soon. Who's gonna watch it? He wanted a badass like his mom was, but not someone manipulative. Yep, he chose the wrong one. You chose the wrong one. You got caught up in a mess. And he does not look happy. He doesn't. He looks miserable. Like, oh God, what have I gotten myself into? She probably leave him for good when the money is gone. Yeah. The relationship is going to be over. It's not going to be no good lovey-dovey. I love you, honey. Let's 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 go back on our honeymoon. No, when the money is dried up and she's not making any from the scammer jam, then what? I bet they're miserable though. I bet they're miserable. I would be miserable without my family. And I don't know what Harry comes off thinking that it's okay to treat his family the way he's been treating his family. Pretty much like crap, a Doolittle. Allowing some woman to come in and say that he's racist. I didn't know I was unconscious bias, but now I do know because Meghan told me. She told me how messed up I was. She told me I was a spare. She told me this. Plenty of raw dish. Hello. Henry's top aide met with King Charles' top aides in UK recently. There is a picture. Interesting. Even if Charles and their team discuss each other, will he actually be able to come back as a senior royal? I wouldn't let him be a senior royal. He would like have to live in shame, like Andrew over there in the Frogmore Cottage or some small little apartment. If he comes back to Waver's son, because you can't trust him. Oh, really? Tell Salome, tell her your little chihuahua that Rocky is being spoiled rotten. I guess she wasn't as successful at sleeping her way to the top like Lauren Sanchez that married Jeff Bezos. Okay. She sure did make it to the top. Yeah, Jeff Bezos looked like he does not wear the pants in that family. Once again, that's she looks like a narcissistic person and that she's controlling everything. See, teacher, teach. Andrew is a prince and he is poor and broke. Harry's future, if he keeps going the way he is. Exactly. Exactly. Because all these businesses that she's starting up and stuff, it costs money to do that. And she keeps investing in herself. She keeps investing in herself as if she's the success in the house. It's interesting to see how she's trying to pull her way to the top and she keeps slipping down this rope. Do y'all remember when Charles told Harry to go see Mr. Markle? Meghan said she had to save Harry because Charles was bullying him. What? I can't believe he didn't go and meet him. I remember she said during her interview, her her engagement interview that Harry hadn't met her father yet. And I was thinking to myself, well, why the hell are y'all getting married if Harry hasn't met your family yet? That's what Harry gets. That's what Harry gets. See, he was bullied. Yep. Who did the bullying while he was a younger and growing up because he was a prince and could get away with it? Yeah, didn't he bully the people at school? I heard that too. I heard y'all say go.
Will, if he chooses to screw over his family and move to California with this woman, that's on him. Yes, he might have some.
If Harry chooses to screw over his family and move to California with Meghan, it's on him. It's on you, Harry. It looks bad on you. If you decided what you did to run off with this woman and dish your family and treat your family like they're not your family, I would not even let him on palace grounds. I would think he is just coming to try and get more dirt for another book or reality show. At this point, I wouldn't trust him at all, especially with the woman that's on his shoulder. She's manipulative. I think he came back for more money. He's wrong, and I'm sure he sees how she's using him. How can he not see that? Rocky knows that he's being mistreated and being used. Rocky, don't you know that? She kicked him when already down for whatever reason. I don't know all about their lives, only the results thereof. And now they have children. Exactly, that has never met their grandparents. The children will be affected by this mess. Yeah. I just hope that when they get older, they just get the hell out of there. That they just run like hell. Take off running. At the age of 18, I'll be like, I'm out of here. Well, I heard she put $9 million on the mansion, according to Paula, and she's paying close to $200,000 a month on the mortgage. Oh, that's it. How did Harry's brother bully kids at school? No, only he did, Diane. Supposedly, according to, I think, Radar Online article, Doria moved out and they are lost without her. Em supposedly begged Doria, to stay. I'm hearing that too. Paula M had a video. The only way I'm not meeting my future husband's parents are if they're passed. Exactly. The firm won't take him back until she's completely out of the picture. Yeah, because they don't trust him. It was said when he rode a horse during playing polo, he would get mad and kick the horse so hard and make it bleed and injure it. I heard that, Sarah. He's got a temper. Harry's arrogance, ignorance, ego, and stupidity won't allow him to admit William and everyone were right about Meghan. Yep. That's right. Oh God, where is it? Yeah, she's blowing through so much money. This Jamma scam, Lemonado. Is she getting any money on her returns? And here's my thing. If Spotify kicked her to the curb and then she went to Lemonado, why did she go to Lemonado if she wasn't going to stay at Lemonado and be a interviewer?
The mommy issues and he misses his mother and Princess Diana, who is an icon and a legend. I get that. But you allowed this woman to come in and tear up your family, Prince Harry. So no disrespect to this royal broadcaster. I'm sure she's amazing. I'm sure I mispronounced her name. But Prince Harry has to take culpability and responsibility for his own life. You can't just say, oh, it's Meghan Markle who hypnotized him and she pulled him away and she came in and broke up.
And see, that's me. That's how I am. I'm that person. He came in, she tore up his life, she ruined him, it's over, it's a sad situation, and it's all her fault. But he's saying we can't do that. He's got to take accountability. $70. Plenty of roll dish. That's old. That house, the upkeep on that sucker. Okay, Judy Bird, have a good night. Oh, so cute. His name is Pecco. He's not very educated. He barely finished high school, but it amazed me he was highly paid to talk in public. I know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that that we should put some blame on Harry? That is 50-50? I don't think so. I think Harry was too weak to defend he was too weak for her. He was no match for Meghan. Oh, that is so horrible. He is a jerk. That is a jerk. Shame on you, Harry. That was evil. Shame on you, Harry. They're both to blame.
The family, he allowed her to do that. Is she probably a master manipulator? Yes. Was she wearing Princess Diana's outfits and perfumes allegedly and doing things to try and make Harry fall for her? Absolutely. But Prince Harry is a grown-ass man. This is a guy in his 40s. He's a
Wow.
grown-ass man, okay? A prince. If he allows this woman to come in and tear up his family, that's on him. And I do believe Prince Harry follows her around like a little lapdog because he doesn't have much going on. Prince Harry literally has nothing going on, okay? He's letting her do her jams, jellies, and dog biscuits. I don't know what he does. Maybe some speaking engagements. Maybe he sits around taking his psychedelics. We don't know what Prince Harry does.
Wow. Was Prince Harry doing all that stuff?
Well, my friends, welcome back to the special mini Friday edition of Spot On with Link Lauren. We didn't do much of a discussion about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, the Duke and Duchess of Scamalot, earlier in the week, okay? I thought I would spare you guys a little bit, but we have to get into them today. And we found one story that's in the New York Post. It's all over the internet, and it's about how Prince Harry is whipped by Meghan Markle, right? We've all heard that term when a guy is whipped by his girlfriend, by his wife, and I want to read you a little bit about this article. So they say Prince Harry is totally whipped by his wife Meghan Markle, and King Charles is fully aware of it, a royal commenter has claimed. Royal broadcaster Esther Kraku, I don't even know how the hell to pronounce that, but I'm sure she's a great person. We wish you well. She insisted that it's well known among the royals that Prince Harry is totally whipped by Meghan Markle. He does what she says. He follows her around like a little lapdog. And we've seen it time and time again. I mean, this man turned on his whole family for a woman he barely knew, a woman who's not even from his own country. He left, he absconded to the United States. He shanked his family, did a tell-all book, sit down with Oprah, accused them of racism. That is who Prince Harry is. So let's read you a little bit more. We know that King Charles has said something about him being whipped. And she also discussed that the Sussexes and the royal biographer, Phil Dampier, said the late Queen Elizabeth II's opinion of Meghan Markle had dramatically changed over time from when she first met her. So let's deal with the whipped situation, and then we will get to the Queen. So Prince Harry. Friends, welcome back to the special mini Friday edition of Spot On with Link Lauren. We didn't do much of a discussion about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, the Duke and Duchess of Scamalot, earlier in the week, okay? I thought I would spare you guys a little bit, but we have to get into them today. And we found one story that's in the New York Post. It's all over the internet, and it's about how Prince Harry is whipped by Meghan Markle, right? We've all heard that term when a guy is whipped by his girlfriend, by his wife, and I want to read you a little bit about this article. So they say Prince Harry is totally whipped by his wife Meghan Markle, and King Charles is fully aware of it, a royal commenter has claimed. Royal broadcaster Esther
Kraku. Okay, shut the door. Shut the door. They're upstairs playing. Good night, little bird. Scamalot. The Duke and Duchess of Scamalot. That's what he calls them. Hello, Tropical Life. Hello, Sue Clark. 60-40. I like that better. 60-40. Harry is just slight, a little bit less responsible. Exactly. I like that, Sue Clark. You hit it on the nail for me. That's where I'm at. I'm where Sue Clark is. You know, she's just a little bit nastier than he is. Trust. Is he racist too? Oh, when he was dating that girl from South Africa, he said, at least she is not black. He would make racist comments to the other soldiers. Wow. Shame on you, Harry. Hello, Lizzie. Haven't seen you in a minute. Good to see you. Love the hearts and the kisses. Mwah.
Kraku, I don't even know how the hell to pronounce that, but I'm sure she's a great person. We wish you well. She insisted that it's well known among the royals that Prince Harry is totally whipped by Meghan Markle. He does.
So everybody knows. King Charles knows. William knows. Catherine knows. Everybody knows that he's whipped. Harry, how does it feel to be called a kept? Now he's a kept man, a whipped man by your wife. How does that feel? I wouldn't want to be called that. Donald Trump called it. And that's what you look like. You look like you're lost, this lost puppy that has to do whatever it tells it to do. Yeah, he bit off more than he can chew. Why would he marry her? Of all women in the world, why would he marry her? Why would he marry this Jezebel that cared nothing about him, that only cared about herself, that wanted to make jam and become famous over here in the United States more than just being his wife? But that's what you are about. You're his wife, period. That's what made you famous. They'll say, she said, she will always be famous. I said, yes, but for all the wrong reasons.
That's what she says. He follows her around like a little lapdog, and we've seen it time and time.
He follows her around like a lapdog. He follows her around like a lapdog. Like she's the princess and he married her. The roles are reversed. And it doesn't look good. Harry, you look like a wimp. She married him for his fame and prestige, and she thought he had some money.
Time again. I mean, this man turned.
But she married him to get him into Hollywood. That's what Meghan wanted to do. That was her ultimate goal, was to get to Hollywood and live next to Oprah Winfrey.
Turned on his whole family for a woman he barely knew, a woman who's not even from his own country. He left, he absconded.
He turned on his family with a woman he barely knew. He barely knew Meghan. What they did, 2 or 3 dates, and then all of a sudden he was ready to get married to her. That's that stupid stuff. Harry, you knew her for 2 days, and then, oh, let's get married. I still feel a sense of sadness for Harry. I don't know why. Could it be that I still have that image of him and his brother at our Princess Diana's funeral procession? Marshawn, it could be. It could be. So sad. So I'm so mad with him because he's so ungrateful to his grandparents, who happen to be Queen Elizabeth II. Hello, Connie. Leave what people alone. Be nice, Connie, or we're gonna have to put you out. Hello, Dee Dee. Yes, we do too know this. Harry told a black man he didn't sound black. What the hell does a black man sound like to Harry? He's a clown. Are we jealous of Harry and Meghan? No. Are you serious? I almost feel sorry for her. She's starting to feel like I'm feeling like she's really on the bottom of the totem pole. She's a loser. And we're discussing the truth. Listen to this gentleman talk about how whipped he is and how the palace knows that he's whipped all up in one and can't make decisions on his own, and that he's controlled by this woman, this demon dictator in heels. Yes, the queen did. She did love her grandson. But she said in the end, she knew that Meghan was trouble. They're never going to be happy because she doesn't love him. Connie, she doesn't love this man. She wants him for what he can do for her. That's it. That's all he is to her.
To the United States. He shanked his family, did a tell-all book, sit-downs with Oprah, accused them of racism. That is who Prince Harry is. So let's read you a little bit more. We know that King Charles...
That's who he is. This is how I become to think of Harry. He called his family racist. He wrote a book called Spare, and he left his family in the dust. That's who Harry is. Is he something other than that? I mean, what else is there? He did that to his family. He did that to his family. He cut them off, left. Then, after he cut them off, he treated them like crap. Start calling them racist, unconscious bias, and making up BS words to just go along with the racism claims. What they should have did is never gave her a wedding. What they should have did is said, hell no, you can't marry into this family until we meet your family. I would have gave her something to give Oprah. I would have gave her something to give her. Yeah, I had to have them meet my family before I could even be in the family. Yes, because we need to know what we're getting into. And you just think you're just gonna slide your little beige looking self on it up in here. I don't think so. I do believe the queen was sick in her last days, and she ignored Meghan. And she did chastise her. When I first saw Meghan, I thought she was a Native American, Indian, Hispanic. I don't know. I thought she was mixed with something. Connie, that's okay. You can think that he's a great person, but I think he's a weak individual too, though. And I don't like Meghan. Yeah, I don't. I don't hate Meghan. There's a difference. I just don't care for her personality. I don't care for her, the way she has treated the royal family. I don't like the way she's treated her own family. I don't like the way that she won't let the grandfathers see the kids. I don't like the fact that she's all about herself and thinks only of herself. And when she decided to come over here to the United States, she wasn't thinking of Harry. She was thinking of herself. No, I don't like her. Yes, I could. I could tell from the beginning she was mixed. Hi, Kim. I liked him. I don't dislike Harry. I just think he's a fool. I think that he is a fool. And he's whipped and he's messed up his life. with this woman. I do see divorce. I don't know when, but I don't see them being together forever. Unless Harry just keeps doing whatever she says, unless he snaps and comes out of it, then I just see them just living like this and her just being meaner and meaner and meaner to him and disrespectful and almost go to say that Harry is in an abusive relationship. Yeah, I believe she uses the children against to leverage against him. I'm not going to let you see my kids. Here in California, it's different. She probably done lied to him. She manipulated him to turn on his dad. Now that he's so sick, the king needs him, even though he doesn't say. I think the king, I would be devastated to lose a child because I would think that I have lost one because of his brain cells and the way he talks and what he says about the family, that BBC interview, which we will maybe one day go over again. You know, I would be okay with Meghan's fans if they wasn't just totally like in the dark about it, excusing her behavior, excusing the behavior. Hello, Auntie Mickey's house. It's good to see you. How was the casino? Are you still there? I never liked Harry. I remember when Diana and Charles came back from a trip and she hugged William first. Harry got mad and kicked William. Oh, I think that's just kid stuff. Hello, we do. Hello, Snowdrop. Everyone, please elevate the live by hitting the like button. Yes, I am, Connie. And I have a partner. We do this as a partnership. I don't see Snowdrop, while you're here, can you slow down the chat just a bit for me? I don't see that it's a partnership. I see it being dominated by Meghan. She's in control of the relationship. Everybody's saying it. So it can't be us just making it up. Good to see you, Auntie Mickey. Oh, no notification. Oh, demonic Meghan Markle is an imagination of life, imitation of life. She definitely does not love him. It's worse that she does not respect him as a person. She doesn't even respect him. Oh, Auntie Mickey, thank you so much. Hello, beautiful. I left the casino hours ago. Came home with a few dollars richer. Give it up for Auntie Mickey. Yay. She went to the casino and came back with a few more dollars. I know that's right. Thank you, thank you, thank you for sharing. And kisses and hearts in the chat for Auntie Mickey for me, guys. Thank you, sweetheart. Yes, they do. They live in their own little bubble that they don't see how the public perceives them. No, and being in denial is not good. Thank you, sweetheart. Give it up for Auntie Mickey's house. Check her channel out. It's Auntie Mickey's house. Yeah, yeah. Duty Bird's already been over there. I think Duty, you just missed Duty Bird. She went to bed. It appears that Meghan takes control of everyone and everything in addition to Harry. Yes, Sue Clark, I believe that. Debbie. Indeed, no need to go to the naughty corner. Just go to the go to the thumbs up and tap it, please. Yes. Yeah, no, I just yes, you are such a sweetheart, Auntie Mickey. I do appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming over and showing me some love. Look up Heart of Invictus. It was quite a documentary. Thanks for passing at Snowdrop. So, yes, there is something seriously wrong with this relationship, and it's one-sided. It really is. It's one-sided, and she is controlling, manipulative, a demon dictator. Oh, thank you. So are you. You're such a sweetheart. Okay, Salome. Bye, lovely.
has said something about him being whipped, and she also discussed that the Sussexes and the royal biographer Phil Dampier said the late Queen Elizabeth II's opinion of Meghan Markle had dramatically changed over time from when she first met her. So let's deal with the whipped situation, and then...
So Meghan's personality changed over time. We read about it earlier today when I read that Queen Elizabeth said that she was nice and kind and smart and intelligent in the beginning. And then right when they announced their engagement, everything changed. And I can see it being stressful during wedding times, but you're marrying a prince. Catherine was on cloud 9. Meghan was this control freak. I want fresheners in the chapel because it smells old in here. Offending people. Girl, well, Auntie Mickey, they did an interview with Oprah Winfrey. And that Oprah Winfrey interview was a mess. So they left the royal family. Meghan has left the royal family, her and her husband, and they have moved to California. So they stepped down on their roles as senior royals. They used to be senior royals. So they stepped down and decided to come to California, where Meghan wanted to brand herself and make a name for herself. So she made him be estranged to his family. And so they did an Oprah interview where she said the family was racist after they threw her a $30 million wedding. And told her she can invite anybody she wanted to, in which she invited all celebrities to her wedding. And as I was saying, guys, that Queen Elizabeth was like, wait a minute, she is the worst. This was during her wedding situation. And she thought that Harry was in danger. Harry was in trouble. This relationship is trouble. because she did a switcheroo. Yes, do you remember that interview when she was like, yeah, they're racist because they mentioned the color of my son's skin? First of all, the conversation didn't take place even before they got married. And it wasn't that type of conversation. The conversation was something like, I wonder what the baby's going to look like. Is it going to be redhead? But no, Meghan and Harry are but they're liars. They manipulate and they lie in their victims. Meghan is a narcissistic person, just like somebody else we know. That it person, narcissistic. Yeah, commented on the baby's skin color. And then Harry, he's a doofus. He lets her do it like an idiot, knowing that that's his family, and says, I didn't know that my family was racist until Meghan came along and told me. So how is this woman going to tell you your family is racist? I would have said, you get the hell out of here, girl. We're not racist. He should have pushed back on her, but he didn't. It was 17 documented lies on the Oprah interview, according to Debbie Campbell. Yes, Seamus. Yes, she's done so much crap. A Doolittle. Then she won't even let her grandfather, the grandfather of her children. She won't let them see the kids. King Charles hasn't seen the kids, the grandkids, and her father hasn't seen the grandkids, Thomas Markle. And she has no excuse for not letting them see the kids, but being evil and nasty. But she wants us to love her and like her and see something different in her, that she's this influencer, that she's this Susie homemaker, and she can help you with this and that, and I'm this great person. But we can't see through that because you're fakeness. The fakeness is the fact that you have destroyed your reputation, destroyed it, and then has become a victim. I was trying to think I would still be on my honeymoon. Yes, very weak. Harry is a weakling. I call him the traitor sometimes. The traitor and the tramp. He betrayed his family. He doesn't speak to them. They don't speak to him. And she separated him from his family. She separated him for a reason. She separated him so that he wouldn't have that crutch. So they won't be helping him with this relationship or separating him from his from the people that supported him and loved him. It's crazy. And this gentleman right here is talking about how whipped Harry is and how, he lets her control everything and anything, unfortunately.
We will get to the Queen. So Prince Harry, I understand what they're saying. They say he is whipped by this woman.
He's whipped.
He does what Meghan Markle says. Meghan Markle controls Prince Harry. Yes, that is true to some extent. But Prince Harry still is culpable and in charge of his own life. He has free will. If he chooses to screw over his family and move to California with this woman, that's on him. Yes, he might have some mommy issues and he misses his mother and Princess.
That's exactly what he did. He screwed up his family and they moved to Montecito. He screwed over his family, married this woman, and called his family racist, and came over here to live with her in Montecito while he looked like a jerk. Like he looked like an idiot. He's an idiot. And text Paula to talk about him.
Diana, who is an icon and a legend. I get that. But you allowed this woman to come in and tear up your family, Prince
Yes,
Harry.
you did.
So no disrespect to this royal broadcast.
Ooh, he is hot. He is on fire. He said, no disrespect, but you allowed this woman to come in and destroy your life and destroy your relationship with your family, Harry. You allowed Meghan to come into this situation and then remove you from your family. Harry lost his father in this process. First of all, she wouldn't have been able to talk for me. Excuse me. Making it about him and Megadu. Yes, manipulating. She knew what she was involved. If she didn't want to be in the line, she should have left him alone. She should leave him alone. If she didn't want to be a part of the royal family, which she didn't, and lied and said that she did, I wrote the Queen letters and I told the Queen this, hello Helen B, and I told the Queen that, and that I was dedicated to this. I wanted to do this. No, you didn't. You didn't want to do that. You wanted to be in California with Oprah them and making some jam. So you made up all those excuses about unaliving, sitting on the step with Archie, not wanting to be by yourself, just making Harry go dizzy. Enough of the suffering and the pain. You can tell that she gave him a difficult, hard time. And that I don't know how he's dealing with it. The grandparents, the most special relationship, if you're lucky enough. That's right. It breaks my heart too. The king is sick. He won't even get to see him during an engagement interview. My husband said she's a troublemaker. I didn't believe it until I watched the Oprah interview. Yeah, I knew by the time she did the Oprah interview that she was trouble. Yep, it's lies after lies. He was bullying staff in the UK, yes. Nice people do not do that. He's not a nice person. There's got to be some good somewhere in him that used to believe that he was a nice guy, but I don't know. Exactly, Auntie Mickey. She knew what was involved. If she didn't want to be in the line, she would have left him alone. Speaking of fact checks, yeah, I heard that. I heard that, Debbie. But wasn't she used to be a Sussex Squad person? We listened to her information today, and I must say that I don't know. I wasn't impressed with the video I was watching. Give it time. He's going to turn around one day and find himself left in the dust. You don't betray your family. You don't. You don't betray your family. You don't do that. That's right, Auntie Mickey. You don't turn against the people that love you, care about you, that's going to be there for you when you're sick and when nobody else is going to be there for you. It's crazy. Maybe Shanoa, he's definitely living a dysfunctional life with her. I believe that, Sue Clark. I believe that the conversation never happened, and I believe that Meghan made it up. I really do. I don't believe nothing she says. He is going off. Yep. And I was trying to understand her, but I didn't get the fact that she was talking about Catherine wanting to know about Meghan's wardrobe. That I couldn't get with. So why would Catherine give a dang about Meghan's wardrobe? So, hello, Leslie. I am sorry, Harry the nice guy is a palace created illusion. Ooh, it sure did not take long for his true colors to show without the palace PR. That's what I was trying to say. The palace was covering up for him, and they were doing such a wonderful job because I did not know that this is the Harry that we see blaming his family and saying, "Oh, they cut me off. My father cut me off financially in 20." But you said, this is what kills me, is what he says. I'm going to go off privately and make my own money. So he knew he was going to be cut off. Oh, I don't think Catherine was crying. She just don't look like the type that would cry over something like that. His family has been there all his life. What doo-doo bird? Yes, he's a doo-doo bird. He is. He's definitely a doo-doo bird. Snowdrop, did you slow it down for me some? It was, Dee. The racism talk was just pure stupid. And this gentleman, he's rocking it.
Caster, I'm sure she's amazing, and I'm sure I mispronounced her name, but Prince Harry has to take culpability and responsibility for his own life. You can't just say, oh, it's Meghan Markle who hypnotized him and she pulled him away and she came in and broke up the family. He allowed.
Yes, we can. We can too say that, because that's what happened. But he's the idiot because he's the traitor. She's the tramp. Lady C also said Megato never wanted Charlotte or George in the wedding party. She was told they had to be in there. Imagine she didn't want a future king to, walk her down the aisle as a page boy. He's got to be in there. He's the future king. Ding, ding, dong. I love that, Snowdrop. I agree too, Lizzie. Oh, thank you so much, Helen B. My super chat. Oh, wow. I wouldn't have been crying. I would have called her up and said, don't you ever talk to my daughter that way again. Do you understand? Are we clear? I want to thank Helen B for my wonderful super chat for your sweet daughter's birthday. Thank you. I will put it in her college fund. Okay, I will. She's got a small little college fund at home, and one in the bank too. Thank you, sweetie. Yes, she's a bully. Auntie Mickey, she's a bully. She bullied staff at the palace. They did a bullying report on her. They did a full investigation, and they didn't come out with the findings. But you already know, you can guess that she was a menace to society. And then she can't keep staff at Archewell, her charity situation. She's got Archewell Charities, and she cannot keep staff for that. 18 people have left in the last 17, 24 people have left in the last years. Someone lasted 3 months once. They said she's a dictator in heels. Let's put some hearts in the chat for Helen B for me. Thank you, Helen B, so much for my super chat, super sticker. Kisses to you. Auntie Mickey said, "Where's my switch? Needs her butt whooped." Yes, she does. She's a piece of work. At first I was like a fan of hers, because I was like, oh, I hope they work out. I really do. I just hope the relationship worked out. That's how I felt in the beginning. And then I started seeing the signs. And then I was like, oh, no, she didn't. She did not just do that. And that's when I started my channel. I was like, I want to talk about this. You can't script it. Whoever thought that she was going to become a victim? I didn't see that coming. I blame Harry for bringing that horror show into the royal family. I dislike from the moment she opened her big mouth, she makes everyone sick. Oh boy. Helen B, it is my understanding Meghan also got Jessica Maloney and her daughter to bully Charlotte. Her dress looks too big for her, and they would not let the kids wear stockings with those new shoes. Really? I'm surprised they didn't wear any tights, because I know that is one of Queen Elizabeth's go-to, wearing tights. I've not heard them say anything regarding the Jean situation. Probably just stepped away, cut ties, and taking a high road. What is going on over there, guys?
her to do that. Is she probably a master manipulator? Yes. Was she wearing Princess Diana's outfits and perfumes allegedly and doing things to try and make Harry fall for her? Absolutely. But Prince Harry is a grown-ass man. This is a guy in his 40s. He's a grown-ass man, okay? A prince. If he allows this woman to come in and tear up his family, that's on him. And I do believe Prince Harry follows her around like a little lapdog because he doesn't have much going on. Prince Harry literally has nothing going on, okay? He's letting her do her.
He has nothing going on for himself. He literally lets her do everything. He has nothing going on. Remember, they were going to all these engagements, the Navy situation, the Kevin Costner event, just different events that they were going to. She just looked controlling, like she took over the situation. It's really mind-boggling. Harry doesn't have a life. Harry is following in her footsteps, her dreams, her goals, her wants, her endeavors, whatever she wants. This is not about Harry's life and what was going on with his before. This is follow the leader, Harry. Follow the leader. Meghan's the leader. Follow the leader. The demon and dictator. That's a shame. What is Harry going to do all day? Take care of the kids? I mean, seriously. I wonder too. I would get the hell out of there. Samantha, her sister, were right that she bad for the children and animals. Yes, she is. She's not good. No, she's a narcissistic. Yeah, it was so fast. Like it happened so quickly. Like, oh my God, they just met. Now he's talking about marriage. And you haven't met the father. She hasn't met my father yet. Like that was okay. Somebody should have said red flag. Ready, do. I have the Princess Diana beanie baby. Oh. The first release complete with this white rose on the label. The tag is still on it. Oh. How cool is that? I wonder what it looks like. Snowdrop, I'm going to go to the mailbox again. Maybe Monday or Tuesday. They're probably closed on Sundays. But I will go to the mailbox and check it out. Because when I went that first time, they didn't have what you sent me. So I will check it out. Thank you for sending whatever you sent. I'm going to open it up in front of everybody. So we'll see what it is. Tropical Life. Wow. Yes, I have a few of them too. I will send a picture for you. Oh, okay.
Jams, jellies, and dog biscuits. I don't know what he does. Maybe some
jams, dog biscuits.
speaking engagements. Maybe he sits around taking his psychedelics. We don't know what Prince Harry does, and we don't even see the kids all that often. And as for the Queen, may she rest in peace, Queen Elizabeth II, Prince Philip, may they all rest in peace. I'm not shocked that her opinion changed of Meghan Markle, because my opinion changed. When I had some folks who are royal experts on the show earlier, a few weeks ago, we had Dan Wooten on the show. We spoke about how people's opinion of Meghan Markle changed, because I remember getting up in the summer.
People's opinions about Meghan is changing. They should have changed in the beginning when they saw fraudster coming. Fraudster.
Summer of 2018 to watch Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's wedding, and I was rooting for her. It was this American girl, this actress, she's going to go marry a prince. And then we just saw more and more of her and watched the way she operated, and you heard the stories about the bullying at the palace.
We saw more and more and more of her and her actions, and then the bullying at the palace. Listen to this. This is who he married. This is who Harry married. The prince, the son of a prince. This story will never get old. Oh, okay, it's a purple bear. Oh, this story will never get old. How can it? He marries an American divorcee from America. He marries a mixed divorcee from America. Okay. He's never met her parents on the father's side. Never met the family. Only met one person, and that was the mom. So that's going to tell the whole story of who the hell Meghan is. That says a lot. No, she should have had him meet her father before. People do not like Meghan, and this is why. Connie was in here earlier. Connie, this is why. She's not a likable person. Unfortunately, she's a bully, a dictator in heels. I think I would have tried to do something. Sue or something. Because even though I've signed an NDA, still you can't treat employees like Demon Dictator did. Dee, it's this love story is the gift that keeps on giving. Look at this. You got the son of a king over here in the United States playing house with Meghan. Because that's what it sounds like. It sounds like they playing house. She doesn't love him. And they're not having get down. They ain't getting down at night. That's a no to the no. I'm going to keep going plenty of raw dish because I can say a lot about that. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Her mom probably sick of her trying to be in control and tell her what to do and what she can and cannot do every day. And her mom is probably like, no, you can't control me. I'm out. I want to watch. I Okay, I don't know if we're gonna have time. Yeah, she was. Hello, Demon Dictator. Oh, that is just beautiful. Marshawn. Like an angel, she came from heaven above. She shared her compassion, her pain, her love. She stayed with us only long enough to teach the world to give, to love, and to reach. Poem for Lady Di on label. Oh, that's beautiful. I know, Helen, I'm hearing that, but I'm gonna need a little more. I'm gonna need a little more. I'm gonna need a little more because I didn't see it. This guy is trying to figure out what Harry's gonna do.
And then the sit-down interview with Oprah. How could our opinions not change of this?
How can our opinions not change? How can we not like you two? You guys are idiots. You played like you were the victim. You started whining about your daddy cutting you off after you told the royal family that you were leaving and going to fend for yourself. Now you want to talk about how they cut you off. That story ain't making sense. Which one is it? Did y'all leave and say y'all was gonna fend for yourself? Or was y'all just joking and just saying that just to be saying it? Then they went on the Oprah show and act a fool. We played that the other day, me and Demon Dictator. We did we played it over how she was sitting on their line talking about, I didn't come here to do to brand myself. I didn't come here to make jam. I didn't come here to make jam. I didn't come here to make dog biscuits. I didn't come here to make rose wine. Yes, you did. I didn't come to be on Instagram again like I was on the TIG. Guys, I'm coming out with something really great. Guess what? It's as ever. It means things that never end. I'm going to be putting sprinkles on everything that I touch. And I'm going to be writing my calligraphy as well. This is what I'm going to do for all of you guys. This is not for me, it's for you. My jam is going to go on sale very, very soon. And I'm going to launch it probably on Catherine's birthday. Yeah. Let's see what else he's saying.
This woman, how could our opinions not change of her? And then she didn't even try to assimilate into the royal family, which is an old institution.
She didn't even try to be a part of the royal family. She left. She didn't give it 5 years. Remember her philosophy? If you can't do it for 5 years, don't do it for 5 minutes. You was there a year and a half. Most of the time you were either getting married or pregnant. Didn't work very long. Didn't want to do that. Wasn't thinking about doing philanthropy work and causes. She's so full of it. Oh, okay. Let's see what happens. I don't know what's going on with the meeting. It's a secret meeting. Harry's not doing well. I could have told him that. Oh, thank you guys for my song. Give it up for Marshawn. Put some hearts in the chat for her. It says, you have such a wonderful group of royals here, Layla Tisha. Much love to them, to all. All. Much love to the all. I love that. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I really appreciate the super chats and super stickers. You guys are really awesome. Let's give it up for Marshawn. And Leslie. Let's give it up for Leslie Murray. Thank you, Leslie. I really appreciate the super chat, the super sticker. Thank you so much. It really means a lot to me. Let's put some hearts in the chat for Leslie and some kisses. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me. Thank you. Give it up for Marshawn. Give it up for Leslie. Thank you, thank you, thank you, ladies. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you, Auntie Mickey. You guys are spoiling me. Thank you so much. No, I don't think she would be able to make it in a situation where she has to be subservient to the royal family members above her. No, she doesn't take orders from anyone, anywhere. Exactly, but she was about to if Harry had been strong enough. Hello, Demon Dictator.
Hi, everybody. I'm just going to share the link with you in the chat, private chat, about the meetings, private meetings.
Oh, okay. Thank you. How are you?
I'm okay, thanks. I got a little bit of a hangover, so I'm not sure I'm going to make any sense.
All right. Okay, let me go back out. Hold on, guys. I'm pulling up this.
I'm just going to get my glasses. I'll be 1 minute.
Okay. The secret Harry Peace Summit. King Charles and Duke of Sussex senior aides meet for talks near Royal Palace and first steps towards reconciliation. And strongest sign yet, both sides want to resolve bitter family feud. That's that stupid stuff. Who?
It's really sad that they have to actually have this summit to try and sort this out. It's really sad.
To sort what out? King Charles and Prince Harry's senior aides have held a secret peace summit The Mail on Sunday can reveal there's no peace summit when it comes to Meghan. Reveal marking the first significant move to resolving their family feud. Sources said last week's meeting was the initial step in a rapprochement process to restore the broken relationship between the Duke and Duchess of Sussex and the rest of the family, royal family. The talks were held in a London private members club at the Champagne International Friendship. Wow. That it just sounds so weird. It is not known whether it was Charles or Harry who extended the olive branch, but insiders said the summit is the strongest sign yet of the determination on both sides to resolve the bitter House of Windsor feuds. The feud is coming from them.
Exactly. Look at what Harry and Meghan have done. Look at the carnage that they've caused. And now they're running out of money. I believe they're absolutely skint. And they've got no money. And now it's like, oh, quick, quick, let's run back to the royal family. Quick, quick. They're just.
Meghan is not going back over there.
No, she won't go. They're not going to take her back. Like I've said it all along, they kicked her out and there's no way she's coming back. Harry, they may take him back.
There is a long road ahead, but a channel of communication is now open. This is that stupid stuff. You can't even sit down and have a conversation with each other. You got to have aides do it. This Harry is stupid.
They can't be trusted. There is no way they can trust them to come back. No way.
He thinks he's that important too. I had my aide go up there and talk to my father on my behalf. Like, what the hell? If we can't even have a communication, then on one-on-one on our own terms, then how are we going to have a communication one-on-one? I mean, with someone else. There's a long road ahead, but a channel of communication is now open for the first time in years, said a source. This is stupid. There was no formal agenda, just casual drinks. There were things both sides wanted to talk about. Harry was represented by Meredith, his chief communication officer and head of his household in Montecito, who flew in from Los Angeles. She met somebody, Tobin, the King's communication secretary at the Royal Overseas Lodge, a 3-minute walk from Clearinghouse. Is that them?
I didn't actually read I saw the article very briefly last night and I just looked at it again this morning. It was still there, but I haven't read it yet.
Oh.
They're so desperate to come back. I tell you, there's trouble in Montecito right now.
Wow. Let's see what happens.
I don't think anyone, is that DD? I don't think any of us are going to take them back. If they come back to the royal family.
You're talking crazy.
They just cannot be trusted, these two. They've shown their true colours and it's not nice. Oh, plenty of raw dish. I can. I wonder who tipped off the paps that the meeting was taking place. Oh, I don't know. Let me guess.
Wow, that is interesting.
Yeah, because that. Wherever those two go, there's trouble, and they'll bring trouble. Wherever they go, trouble, and they'll bring trouble back.
He is telling them that I do not like Meghan. He is saying it, and he's saying that they both are, not liked because of the Oprah interview and the things that they have done, the spare, the so on and so on. And she's not liked. Listen to him.
Historic, traditional institution. She didn't even bother trying, right? She made a mockery of having to curtsy. She made a mockery of having to curtsy and said it was like medieval times. Oh, I'm sorry.
She did. It was so embarrassing. It was so childish. It was so wrong on every level.
She's just got no morals or standards. If you're going into the royal family and the Queen and you just got to curtsy to her and you're going to make fun of that, then you've got no morals or standards to yourself, that you just cannot respect.
Yeah.
You can't respect another person. You think it's funny to curtsy to them. You've got no class. That's what I'm trying to say. It is, Leslie. They were so close, William and Harry. It must be so devastating to the royal family to see this. How he turned like that. It's horrible.
It's horrible. It's horrible. Harry ain't serious. If he was serious, he would have gone over there by himself. If he was that broke and needed them, he would go over there on his knees and be like, Daddy, I need help. But he's not desperate. They're doing stupid stuff.
He shouldn't have done it in the first place. I can't understand how anyone would turn on their family so badly as what he's done. I just can't fathom it out.
Not like he treated them like they were strangers.
Yeah.
He didn't have a relationship with these people.
Exactly. It was just those people over there, like they were just these random strangers who have done these terrible things to me. That's your family. I had fallings out with my family, and me and my twin sister, we couldn't even be in a room together, me and my twin sister. But if anything happened, I was straight there.
Right.
We were straight there. We were like together. Exactly. You just don't do that. You just don't do it.
No. He called his family racist. That's when I knew something was wrong with Harry. I said, oh, okay, now there's something wrong with you. Because you're going to let her say this on TV. And convince you that your own family is racist. Oh.
They're racist, and my dad cut me off, and if anything happens on the BBC, if anything happens to my family, my dad's responsible. What? I just don't understand how you can be like that. And the most heartbreaking thing is, and I said this a long time ago, how Prince Harry, when you hear that your father's got cancer and your sister-in-law, who loved you, Catherine, who loved you so much, has got cancer too, and you don't go straight home to your family and go, right, what can I do? How can I help you all? Your nieces and nephews, their mother is sick, and nothing inside of you goes, I'm going to come and make this right. I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back to the UK and help my father and help my brother and do right. If something like that happens and nothing inside of you goes, right, I'm going to try and sort this out, there's something wrong with you.
And try to see what I can do to fix it.
Yeah. Knowing that William's got to this great big responsibility, he's about to be king. Yeah. And he's got this great massive responsibility to lead the family while his wife is sick and his father is sick and he's got 3 little kiddies. And nothing inside me goes, right, I'm going to go to the UK and I'm going to help them all out. No, there's something wrong with you then.
He turned his back on his family. He totally just turned his back on his family and just just told them off, treated them like they wasn't nothing. And then the nerve of him to put out a book talking about his family again because some woman has convinced you that this is the best for us to make money. She's slow. There has been a million ways she could have still did the book and had it done correctly instead of making it sound really disgusting. Manipulated. It was manipulated. That book was manipulated to the end, and then he didn't.
What's Spare? You talking about Spare?
Yeah, Sparrow.
Yeah.
Was stupid.
She wrote that. She wrote that.
Yes, she did. Because she was all up in it. Welcome back, Diane. She was all up in it.
Hi, Lizzie. Hi, new joiners.
That's crazy. It's just, this story will never get old. I was telling my subscribers, this story will never get old. He's the king. He's the son of a king, and he's acting as if he's acting very immature, very acting like childlike.
He is a child. He is a child. He's a 13-year-old kid who never grew up.
Yeah, that's
really
sad. Then it's gonna start complaining about, oh, daddy took the money away from me. Daddy took it. It's all gone.
They will spend the rest of their lives regretting what they did. That Oprah Winfrey and then Netflix turned the whole world against them. They thought they were going to be these massive victims, and look what happened to us. And the world just didn't buy it, and they turned on them. And they've spent all of these years since the Oprah Winfrey and the Netflix still going on, still trying to push this. No, we're victims. No. These they did these terrible things to us. More books, more freedom. Bloody Scobie, Spare, all those interviews, so many interviews. No, we're victims. They are these terrible people, and the world just didn't buy it.
No
matter how much they're trying to push it, the world is like, no, we see you for the two terrible people that you are.
Exactly, because we saw everything happen for you guys. You had the red carpet right in front of you. She was granted to be a senior royal and got a prestigious title, a gift from the queen. Look how she treats it. Ew. She treats it real nasty. She doesn't treat the Duchess of Sussex nice at all. She uses it for her own nastiness. You know, I'm Sussex now. She sounded like an idiot and then tried to backtrack that. Meghan, it's Meghan.
Them two, they got such thin skin, they just cannot take the backlash. They do all these crazy things, and then 2 minutes later they backtrack because, oh no, the world is in. The world doesn't agree with us. Quick, backtrack again. Oh,
right.
Lord.
Proving myself and you can prove till the end of time until you take responsibilities that you're not letting your grandfather see those kids, you sorry sack of crap. It's a shame. It's just shameful the way she treats people. I'm not letting these people around my kids, these 80 people in my house. That's just too much. Like, no, my kids are sleeping and just stupid stuff.
It is.
Then why even do cooking if you got to cook in someone else's house?
Yeah. I know. We said this. I said we were talking about this ages ago when we were going through one of the videos, but I just said, if they just turned around and said, we're sorry for what we, if she just turned around and said, you know, I got into the royal family and I didn't understand it, and I was overwhelmed and I didn't handle it very well. And I misunderstood or misinterpreted it all, and she's apologized. Just that alone, people will sit there and go, right, okay, then we accept it, you know, and an apology or whatever is always going to be accepted by people. And if they both just turned it around and said sorry for what we've done and
Right.
turned it around, I don't think people will forgive them, and they're not going to forget, but they'll probably just turn around and just leave them alone.
Like, yeah, if she needs to fix some of this, number
Exactly.
one, your relationships.
Yeah, just start fixing it. You know, just go publicly and say,
Going over here and talking in between these mediators, that is not getting together. If you guys can't even talk in the same room, it's a bad situation.
yeah, they just started to fix it. Just even if they don't mean it, just start fixing things on television and start apologizing, fixing things, and let's see how far that might improve things.
Exactly. That would just try to be different, just a little bit. Like, reach out to your father, even if you don't want to, just do it anyway.
You know, I was watching an interview. I've been looking at interviews for us to watch in the week, and I was looking at the one with her dad, her brother, and sister when they did the Australian one. And the dad, bless his soul, and and he started crying. He was going, "How do I fix it? How do I fix this, Meghan? How do I fix this?" And it was so upsetting. This poor man, he just wants to see her before he goes. It's really hard.
Yeah.
Of how people can just treat their families like that. It's heartbreaking.
Like, just any kind of way. And she wonder why we don't like her.
Yeah.
Not liked. Read the room. Quit talking about lies, because these aren't lies. This is truth and fact. See it.
But they're lies designed to hurt people, people who have done nothing but love and care for you. That's why people are so angry with what they've done.
Yeah. Exactly, Helen B. It's crazy.
Oh, Diane, there's loads there.
Yeah. It's a whole nightmare. It is not a love story. It is not that, they met, fell in love, and everything is wonderful, and they went to the beach and he proposed, and then they got married in the castle, and they lived happily ever freaking after. That is not how the story goes. The story is told in a different point of view. Plenty of raw dish.
They do deserve each other. Plenty of raw dish. They deserve each other.
Obviously.
They married the exact.
I used to feel sorry for Harry.
Sorry?
I used to feel sorry for Harry.
No.
Yeah,
he's a terrible person. He's a terrible person.
Yeah, the BBC interview did it for me. I was like, you're worse than she is. I said, you are worse than she is.
They are exactly the same type of people, and
something happens to me, if anything happens to my family, it's gonna be on them. I said, no, you didn't blame that on them. That was crazy. Remember, he tried to blame that if anything happens to Meghan, that it's going to be the family's fault.
Yeah. They're exactly the same type of people. They married themselves, basically. they're just both very damaged people, and together they just make each other worse. They don't balance each other out. They just make each other worse.
Yes, that is not a balance. That is, they make each other worse. That is a dysfunctional relationship.
It is.
He just does whatever she says. He just, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I need you to get a letter to Sophie to write, Dr. Sophie, to write a letter saying that everything is cool. Sophie said, I'm not dealing with your PR BS.
But they do that every time. Every time they get a backlash, they want somebody to come out and make a statement of how nice Meghan is, and she's not nice. There's nothing you can do.
Right. Make a statement. Make a false claim that she's a nice person.
Every single time she goes somewhere or does something, she just messes it up, and right in front of the public. And then she goes, "Oh no, tell the world." Then whoever these people, Sophie or whoever, no, go and make a statement that I'm actually a nice person. And you go, well, why don't you just stop messing up in the first place?
Right.
Behave yourself.
Behave yourself. Just figure out right from his kids gonna give him. They gonna do it to him. They gonna bring it all the way back. My mom used to say that if you give me a hard time, your kids are gonna give you a hard time.
Yeah, karma's coming for you, your own children.
And when she used to say that, I used to get scared because I remember I was bad.
God.
Oh, I said, hopefully mine don't be like that, like me. No, don't grow up like me.
There was because me and my sister, we were twins. We are twins, and we had an older brother. My mum was like, you know what, you wait till you have twins. And that's why I never had kids, because I was so scared I was going to have twins. I was like, no, I'm not going through that, Mum. No way.
Oh.
These traditions that have been passed down for generations aren't good enough for you. You want to mock them. So I'm not shocked that the Queen's opinion changed, because everybody welcomed her with open arms.
Yes,
I know Meghan Markle wants to accuse the royal family of racism with no evidence, but they all welcomed her. Charles, the Queen, William, Catherine, everyone said, come on in, we're welcome to.
This cow Odie blindsided the world with this racist stuff. Had no evidence whatsoever, only Oprah sitting on the couch looking like a doofus.
Yeah.
Because Oprah, she looked like an idiot asking those stupid questions and then, letting her get away with those stupid answers and not following up. Meghan, that doesn't make sense. What do you mean? I would have been asking questions, because I would have been like, what do you mean?
Yeah, they're always vague. They throw these grenades out there and they're all vague, or they don't really say anything and they don't back anything up. And that's why I think people are just getting fed up with them. There's a Harry and Meghan fatigue, where they don't say anything. They make all these lies. There's no evidence to back it up. They can't prove anything. Half of what they say doesn't even make sense, and just fed up with it, really.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, if she wants to come back and get it. I told her this before. I said, I'm gonna throw you a bone. Here's a bone. I said, you need to connect with the royal family, because that's what made you famous in the first place. And don't nobody care that you're making Jam a Scam and rose wine and all this other stuff. Our interest was with when you were with the royal family. But now that you don't have a relationship with them, nobody's that interested.
No. We see them for the fake and phonies that they are.
people that's interested is us on this Facebook, YouTube. That's it.
They're the,
All
they're
of
the
them.
gift. They're the gift that keeps on giving.
They're the gift. They're a
Yeah.
gift.
For us guys to sit on YouTube every day.
It's a gift. It's a gift. It is. Because let me tell you something. I don't care. It said it will get old. This will never get old. There's always going to
No.
be something to say about these two. And here's the thing. I can't believe they destroyed themselves like this. Like she just destroyed herself. Like we were going to believe her what she said. Like she just knew we were going to believe all the lies. And I was like, no, there's a hidden agenda here.
Yeah.
There's a hidden agenda with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, a hidden agenda. You want to be over here hanging out with Oprah them, pretending like you a billionaire. You pissed off because Jeff Bezos didn't ask you to his wedding. Why you didn't get an invite? Hi, Penelope.
That's it, Penelope. You tell her. Explain it to us, Penelope. You might make sense of it all. Yeah, Jeff Bezos was like, no, you're not coming anywhere near here with your hidden microphones.
Wow.
Have you? And she turned around and shanked them. It wasn't good enough for her because you can take the girl out of Hollywood. You can't take the Hollywood out of the girl. I mean, if Meghan Markle had any ounce of class and dignity, she would have stayed over there in the royal family, done her engagements. She would have seen things through to the end. But instead, she kicked up dirt, chaos, and drama and trouble in the Queen's dying days. And for that, we will never forgive her. You can't accuse these folks of racism with no evidence. You can't do tell-all books and docuseries and say you're miserable and allege that they wouldn't let you get help for your mental health.
Exactly. She blamed everything on them. She made a list. They did this. Kate made me cry. The bridesmaid dresses was doing something. The crown wasn't right. And then also the racism. And I wanted to unalive myself. I mean, she hit every victimhood point in there.
She did. This is why I said she got kicked out. It just everything the hostility, the victimhood, the crying, every single thing points to her being kicked out.
So she was doing that, acting that same way when she was in the royal family, just crying and making people's lives miserable.
Yeah, she did.
Girl, that speaks volumes about you. Then she'll get in the car and go down there to the fires looking like a stupid idiot. She looked like an idiot there.
Yeah, the fires and the Uvalde when those poor little kiddies. And she goes flying down there like I'm here to help, and she didn't even do anything. She went down there, got her pictures taken, walked around, holding group shots with people.
Yeah.
Published. Everyone get into a group and let's take a picture. Put that all in the press, and then she buggered off. She didn't do anything.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. That's when they called her what they called it, the Justine Bateman disaster vultures or something like that.
Wow.
And they're absolutely correct. As soon as there's a disaster, they go there, have my picture taken, and then they go home.
And Harry's starting to look like an idiot standing there. Like, what are you doing there?
Look, I got somebody a t-shirt. Wow, you got someone a t-shirt. They lost their house and Meghan got her a t-shirt. Wonderful. And Harry got somebody a donut. Oh my gosh.
Right. Yeah, she made a whole big thing about that t-shirt.
Disaster tourist. Thank you, Debbie. Disaster tourist. They'd be ashamed of themselves, you know. They can't see the optics of what they do is so bad, and they just can't see it.
Yeah, it's really a shocking situation. It does shock me sometimes to know that this person is real. Letitia Harry said, if anything happened to my wife and my father, grandchildren know who to blame.
Yeah, plenty of real dish. I'm with you there. I'm with you there 100%. They sent them to Africa. They sent them on all these world tours, and she just messed up every time they went there. The stories come back of her terrible behaviour. There was nothing they could do with the two of them. They were just so bad.
Yeah, they were so bad.
And her with her big jelly belly, which everyone can see.
Wow. Her jelly belly.
The jelly belly. A big jelly belly.
Yeah, the jelly belly. The unrealness going on. The fake-a-do. Oh, I know she didn't have those kids. You just know she didn't have them. She couldn't have. It was too much secrecy. Let's not forget Megaton made impoverished children and their teachers to sign NDAs in New York, Harlem, wasn't it? Yes. When she made them listen to her book and gave them rotten vegetables.
Yeah, we talked about that the other day, yeah.
That's right, Isabella.
She looked like Father Christmas in that red suit.
It's crazy. Yeah, and then had them sitting around on the ground next to her. It was crazy. She's loony. She's misinformed. I remember when she went somewhere and these women, I don't know if they were pregnant or had their babies, but she was telling them to get on the floor and they were like,
that was in South Africa when they went to South Africa. Yeah, come and sit on the floor, which is very disrespectful to them in their culture.
Wow. Wow, that is something.
All of that with no evidence. You can't say all that and then expect us to have the same positive opinion of you, Meghan Markle. We all welcomed you. We were rooting for you, right? I'd never heard of her. She says she was this big Hollywood actress. I never saw Suits. I mean, she never won any awards. She looked, pretty ridiculous in some of those red carpet outfits, but she conned Prince Harry into thinking she's this big Hollywood star. So Prince Harry, you are whipped. You are following Meghan Markle around, but we've seen this with so many guys. We've seen this with guys that get into relationships and they leave their friends behind, and girls do this too. It happens all the time. It's just happening on a much larger scale. I think the sadder thing for me with Prince Harry is to see the breakup of Prince Harry and Prince William, right? These are the two brothers who we saw after Princess Diana unfortunately died come together and really were just so beloved, not just by the Commonwealth, but by the world, right? Prince William and Prince Harry were just beloved by the world. And to see this fractious relationship now between the brothers is something really sad and tragic, but I think it falls on Prince Harry. You're the one who turned around and you spoke about personal, intimate arguments you had with your brother, personal, intimate situations that had occurred in the family. You put those in a book in Spare. You spoke about Catherine, the Princess of Wales. So how could Prince William, as a man who loves his family, have anything to do with Prince Harry at this point? So I think when Prince William becomes king, we're not going to be seeing these two around anytime soon whatsoever. So as for you guys, this concludes our little mini edition of Spot On. We just wanted to get to this story. Is it a little bit of a ridiculous story? Yes, but it speaks to a larger theme that we've seen before with people in our own lives. And I just wanted to point out, because I didn't see anybody mentioning that Prince Harry has free will and he's culpable for his own behavior in his own life. That's who Prince Harry is. So yes, did Meghan Markle con him and weave this web and pull him into her web? Absolutely. But he's a grown-ass man, and he allowed her to come in and tear up his family. So you guys kiss your family, kiss your loved ones, be with them over the weekend. I will see you back bright and early on Monday. We will have a lot to discuss. We have a lot to discuss on Monday. I'll see you guys then. Bye.
I like you.
That's exactly it.
Subscribe. And I hit the like button. Great video. His name is...
Were you silent or were you silenced?
Oh, I love Lost Beyond Pluto. He's so clever.
Non-disclosure agreements. Meghan Markle's favorite weapon and shield, in fact. Come to think of it, it's the one area in which she doesn't discriminate. Everyone is equally subject to...
All right. All right, guys, it's getting late. His spot on with Lauren.
Lauren.
Okay.
I don't think she fooled him though. She didn't fool him. He's not a baby. He knew exactly what was going on.
Yeah. Yeah, he wasn't a baby. He knew exactly what was going on. He was allowing it to happen.
Yeah, he did.
And it was just sad seeing him do it. It was so sad. Sad. Just sad.
No, he's not responsible for her behaviour. No one's responsible for somebody else's behaviour.
Right.
But that's his family. That's his family. Take away the fact that they're the royal family. Underneath, they're still a family, and that's his responsibility to take care of them and their reputations and various things. And
exactly. And now he's damaging in it. Was trying to, but failed miserably.
He's trying to bring him down for some reason, and it's just not right.
Yeah. If anything,
like
people come more together.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. This is
don't like traitors. People don't like traitors, you know, and who treat people like that.
Exactly. I agree.
Yeah, Isabella, we just looked at that just before you came on. I sent Letitia the newspaper article about it, the secret meeting.
Yes, I read a little bit of it. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm honestly, my feeling about the whole meeting, I think it's stupid. I think it's a stupid meeting to have your aides. I can see the family having their aides, but I can't see Harry and Meghan not showing up for the meeting if they were serious about reconciliation. So to me, they're not serious about it. That's my assumption, because they're the ones that aimed and fired and fired off the guns. Boom, 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 boom. And keep doing it and constantly doing it, and still talks about like she was in some type of duress or dungeon. It just amazes me.
See, to me, because they've got the aides talking to each other, this looks like another contract situation. They're like a Megxit deal. They might be trying to make another deal, and that's why the aides are talking to each other. And I don't know. Sorry.
What kind of deal?
You know, like this is. I don't know yet. I think we've got to just wait to see what happens. But you know, when they made this Megxit agreement, that you can't use royal titles, and we're going to look after you for 1 year. And I think the aides are coming to talk to each other about either bringing them back or some sort of financial help or something.
Oh wow!
That's just my theory, but I'm gonna wait and see what happens. But the fact that the aides are having to talk to each other, to me, that looks like more of a legal situation or some sort of contract negotiation.
Oh,
But that's just my little theory right now. I'm
a
just gonna
good
see what
theory
happens.
because it's like you're talking about family, and Meghan has never treated his family like a family. She treated it like an institution.
Yeah,
But she forgot the human side to the whole deal.
that's exactly what it is. There's human people involved, and it's a family. And the Queen was a very beloved person, and she just messed with the wrong Queen, you know. She messed with the
Exactly.
wrong Queen.
Yeah, she did. Well, guys, this was wonderful. We got anything else? I had a lot more, but it's like a long.
Yeah. I'm a little bit hungover, so I'm not really with it right now.
Oh, you're doing awesome. Hold on, guys. This looked good to me.
Coming up,
Every generation of the royal family has to reinvent the role for the generation that they serve.
the role of a lifetime
He's going to bring down to earth wisdom and connection.
that starts with heartbreak.
He could become king sooner than what he ever anticipated.
Those who know him best reveal how William
That's the what you see is what you get.
will wear the crown.
They're really going to do it their own way. They already are. That's not something going to change with a crown on their heads.
That's next on 60 Minutes. Forget the palaces, the
Wow,
priceless
that didn't
jewels,
sound like-
and all those forever
Sorry
fussing
about the
servants.
music.
That looks good.
It did.
So, Prince Harry, I understand what they're saying. They say he is whipped by this woman.
Okay. He is whipped. Yeah. Let's see what I had.
Now, look, I want to pivot now to the royals. Prince Harry has actually been savaged as having no discernible talent and depicted by a puppet, would you believe? Have a look at this.
It is a joke. Laugh, muchachos.
Oh, Pads, you cracked me up. And not that sort of crack, obviously. I mean, not that I would have, or not that I wouldn't, but I just meant like you make me laugh. With or without stuff, you know?
De nada, muchacho.
That's your grace. I'm here to tell my truth and make a ton of money out of podcasting, as I don't have any discernible talent.
Esther, I'm going to say, I thought it looked like the prince myself, but you've got to laugh, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, the prince has become a subject of satire, him and his wife, and it's largely of their own making. This is from an episode of Spitting Image, which ran from 1984 to 1996 in its original run and has now been rebooted as a YouTube program. And I'm sure they're taking a leaf out of the book of South Park when they decided to ridicule the Duke and Duchess of Sussex and how well that went down. And I'm sure that's kind of their strategy. But, you know, it's come back as a YouTube show. This is kind of light humor. And I'm sure at this point, Harry and Meghan expect it.
Well, we're almost out of time, but do the UK public still laugh when it comes to Prince Harry and Meghan?
Yes, we do.
Yes, I think they laugh and they cringe in equal measure. I mean, obviously, much of the public finds it distasteful that they seem to be banking off of their royal titles in a way that we find quite cringeworthy. I mean, you have actual working royals going to open a school in Wales on a rainy day in a very uncomfortable situation, and then you have these people in Montecito kind of bleating on about their hardships. But yes, I think the British public has largely moved on and would just like to see the back of them, really.
So, Prince Harry, I understand what they're saying. They say he is whipped by...
I agree.
I think they're just ridiculed all over the world. They're just
very bad for both of them. Meghan.
Yeah. They're real all over the world. That's how they're looked at. Yeah.
You know, deep down inside, that hurts. You know, nobody wants to be seen as like.
I know.
Deep down inside, that's going to hurt them. That's going to hurt them so much.
Yes, it's got to be bad. It's got to be, like.
We have an update on the Duke and Duchess of Scamelot, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. I've also been calling them the Duke and Duchess of White Castle, which is kind of offensive to White Castle, but they might be eating at White Castle like the rest of us because apparently they're broke. Apparently, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle aren't as wealthy as they purport to be. I believe and have said for years, they're likely living above their lifestyle. They're living in a massive mansion. They fly private. They've got staff, security. They are buying clothes. They don't have that much money coming in anymore.
They got a business they're running.
That business lasted about 5 minutes.
Wow.
Two pots of jam.
I was telling Dale earlier, I said, these two idiots are not successful. Yeah, they're not successful. They're not this winning couple that's doing great and making a whole bunch of money. She's trying to find her niche and she can't find it. It ain't in the Jamma scam. It ain't in the Limonado. It ain't in as ever her cooking and doing tidbits and that. What's next?
No.
What's your next Scamelot? The Scamelot.
At this point, she can't sell anything. Nobody likes her. No one's going to buy it.
Exactly. That's what I was telling Dell. I said, Dell, she's coming out with some perfume. I said, that's not going to make her a billionaire.
No.
Mm-mm.
Oh, thank you, Lizzie. Talking about my little baby.
Oh.
My little Penelope.
So cute, adorable. This is gonna, and then I'll let you guys go.
Okay.
Or I think they blew through all that money, especially after agents and lawyers and publicists. Everybody takes their little cut.
I forgot about the lawyers and the agents and all of that. Remember WME?
And don't forget those lawsuits, those court cases. He's been involved in a lot of those. And those lawyer fees have gone into millions.
Yes. Yes. They're broke. Now I can see it. Are low on money, but I'm seeing it.
That's why they've gone quick. Let's try and get back home quick. Trying to enter into negotiations for us to come back to the royal family. They're running scared. I'm telling you, they're running scared.
Imagine that would be so wild if they actually went back or something like that, or they probably just begging for money or something. But they're living above their means.
Harry will come back. Harry will come back in a heartbeat. But she won't be allowed.
Oh no, she's not coming. She's gonna downsize.
If they do, he'll be like a pariah, like Prince Andrew. Just go, there's a house, just go and live in there. Keep quiet, keep your head down, and just shut up, basically. Exactly, Dee.
Okay, Prince Harry's never been someone who has run a successful business, right? Prince Harry was a prince. He would go to events, he would go to ribbon cuttings. He's not someone who ever ran a huge successful business. He didn't start Amazon. He didn't start Microsoft, okay? Exactly. He's Prince Harry, but there's a story.
He's not starting this wonderful business that he's gonna figure out, I'm gonna run this business and I'm gonna make me a billionaire and Meghan's gonna be happy.
They live in such a fantasy world. They just got no grip on reality at all.
Yes, it is such a fantasy land because all this stylists, even the lady that she interviewed with recently, she was like, that's a lot of people.
Yeah. Emma Greaves, yeah.
page 6, about how they're already losing more staff to save cash. So
Yeah.
let me read this to you. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have cut ties with their comms team as they focus on saving cash. This is according to page 6. Last month, it was revealed that they parted ways with 6 more employees, including their 2 in-house representatives. Now, it's being reported that the total tally of staff the couple has lost or let go since they quit as working royals back in 2020 is up to 25 people, with some departures not even yet publicized. So they have lost 25 people. The amount of staff turnover they've had, you would have thought they were Kamala Harris or Jill Biden. Kamala Harris had 92% staff turnover by the time they left office. By January 2025, she had turned over 92% of her staff, probably because she's unlikable and hard to work with and not that smart, and allegedly has a little bit of a temper and a drinking problem. So Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, they're losing all of the staff, but I will come back to what I said weeks ago here on Spot On.
I don't agree with you on
As
that.
I said, why do Harry and Meghan...
Kamala. But
Meghan need such huge communications teams, okay? Why do you need a gazillion people working for you? You don't have that much going on. You don't have some huge business. You don't do that much press. You don't do that much media. She has like press secretaries and deputy press secretaries and communications directors. Why do you have so much staff? Probably because you need to feel self-important. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, they hire a lot of staff because these people have good LinkedIn profiles. They seem to have good resumes. They think they're going to just make them into these huge stars. And then they come in, they realize there's nothing going on. The staff gets in there, they show up to the mansion in Montecito, and they realize Meghan is just sort of strutting around in her little jean shorts with her scrawny legs, putting together little rainbow fruit platters. She doesn't have a lot going on. I mean, she did one drop. I think she did one drop of her jams and jellies and dog biscuits or whatever the hell she's...
He's eating her up. He is cutthroat. He's telling her, you are not a success. Your jam didn't do with nothing. And then your rose wine didn't do anything. Limonado ain't doing nothing. As ever ain't doing anything.
What can they do with them? There's nothing they can actually do with them. You hear them talking on their interviews. They make no sense. They've got nothing to say. They make no sense. They just talk gibberish. And they've got no skill set, and there's nothing that anyone can do with them.
You're right.
They're toxic. They're a toxic couple. They're a toxic brand, and there's nothing that anyone can do with them.
Exactly, because WME cut them loose. All they're doing is speaking engagements. That's all they were ever doing.
Yeah.
They're failures. They failed.
WME, and they've had WME, they've had Sunshine Stacks, they had Ari Emanuel, one of the most powerful men in Hollywood. There's nothing anyone can do with them. They're just two idiots, and there's nothing anyone can do.
That's right. Thank you, Diane.
Night, Diane.
Hello, Nicole. Nicola.
Hi, Nicola.
Wow.
Selling, and she's already done. She says she's going to wait till 2026 to do more. That is who Meghan Markle is. She's lazy. She doesn't want to work. She doesn't want to do anything. Prince Harry really has nothing going on. So when they hire all of the staff, how do you even run through 25 people? You've run through 25 people.
Is Meghan lazy? Everybody says that.
Well, the head of Spotify called them lazy effing grifters. So I get it. That's what a lot of people are saying. Yeah, plenty of dish better up. We've not heard anything about that in a long time. He was the chimpo, wasn't he? Chief Impact Officer of Better Up. Not heard about that in a long time.
Yeah.
He was Chief Chimpo.
People, when you have...
Yeah, didn't he get promoted?
Yeah. Chief Impact Officer. Whatever that is. Another made-up job.
Oh, jeez.
Nothing going on, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. I can understand Prince William. I can understand Catherine, the Princess of Wales, King Charles, right? Having huge staffs, right? Because they have a ton of events. They're always planning something. They're hosting state visits. All of this is going on. Security, they have a bunch of children. Why do Harry and Meghan need such massive staffs when they have nothing going on? This is like when Meghan Markle was pulling up to events with a motorcade. Meghan Markle was showing up to see musicals with like a 4-car motorcade and nobody knew her. She's like rolling in and people have no idea who she is. Okay, she's not a standout. She's not a knockout.
Ooh-wee. They don't know who she is. She's not a standout. She's not, oh, here comes someone important. You don't even see politicians riding around like she does. You don't see anybody riding around with 3 cars like that. It's stupid. That's why they're broke. I believe it now. And that's why Doria left.
And at one point, she was just showing up on red carpet. You know, when she went to the children's hospital in that red dress, that awful red dress, and she did a couple of other appearances, literally just appeared, took loads of photographs, and then just disappeared again. It was bizarre.
Yeah. It's hard for an itch to find their niche. You have to be likable. Yes, you do. It's not like being a royal in the United States. You have to be popular. You gotta be liked. That's what I was telling Dale. I said, if she ain't liked, people aren't buying what she's selling. And even if they sell out, it's still, like she said, that was annoying. She didn't even have enough product to even show that she made a profit. She tells off on herself.
Yeah, there's a lot of criticisms about Better Up. It really was.
If she were, she probably would have been a big Hollywood star, but none of us know who she is. So Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, they've turned over all of this staff. They're allegedly needing to save some money, and I'll read you why. So their Netflix deal, which is reported to be worth about $100 million, is up this year. It's over. It's done. Now, Ted Sarandos and the folks at Netflix, they love Harry and Meghan. So I wouldn't be surprised if they re-up. Obviously, from what we've heard, they're repurposing some of the footage to do a second season of her cooking show. What was that called? With Love, Meghan, that horrible cooking show where she was making like candles and random stuff. So that cooking show where her staff comes over and have to regale her with compliments. So apparently they're doing a season 2. And I think that might be the end of Harry and Meghan on Netflix because they might be cutting ties with him. I don't think Harry and Meghan are profitable. I think when they first left the royal family, there was intrigue, there was interest. We wanted to know what's it like being on the inside, being in the castle. We wanted to hear what they had to say. And then they just unmasked themselves as these liars, right? Everything that came out of their mouth ended up being refuted, rebuked. It didn't have any basis in reality. She accused the royal family of racism. She shanked them. She made the queen's dying last days miserable. She kicked up dirt and drama and trouble. And then Prince Harry goes and writes a tell-all book. He does a docuseries with his wife, Meghan, and they continue to kick out trouble. I think people are over it. Nobody cares anymore. The Kardashians, people don't really care about them anymore. I think there's a shift away from all of this celebrity culture. I think celebrities, as we saw in this last election, have less influence than ever before. Nobody cares. In fact, a celebrity endorsement of a product might turn you off of that product. A celebrity endorsement of a candidate or a cause might turn you off from that. Why do we want rich?
He's right, because things that she does is a turnoff. Like, I don't really want to buy her jam. I was going to buy it because I wanted to see how nasty it was. But I will never get that opportunity because she's not selling it. And I'm not breaking down my door trying to get it. If it's available, it's available. If it's not, it's not.
Yeah, they're just not. The downfall is happening with them now. Karma's coming for them. Yeah. And it's their own fault. Yeah. Everything that's happening to them now.
Liberal celebrities who live in monasteries.
It's like here. What's wrong, little one?
Pseudo mansions next to Oprah Winfrey telling us how to live our lives. But that's what Harry and Meghan do. And it's probably why their staff has gone running for the hills, and they're going to just pretend that was all a fever dream and they never worked for Harry and Meghan Markle. And maybe we'll hear from some of the staff. You know, palace staff, we were hearing little stories from about the bullying and the way she was treating people allegedly. I think we'll hear from the staff someday. I think cracks become craters. Where there's smoke, there's fire. I think we'll hear a little bit more. But I will circle back to one of my original points. Why did you need 25 people working for you to begin with? Because you have nothing going on.
It's very, very bad for both of them.
He said, why did you need that many people in the first place when you have nothing going on? He's right. They don't have anything going on. They really don't. But they need to. If they're going to be these billionaires, you better get back in there and stir up some more channels.
Yeah, they're just trying to make them relevant somehow. They're trying to make themselves relevant, and just no matter what they do, it just falls flat.
Oh, yeah. Is everything okay?
What time is it over there in Texas?
It's late. It's 4 a.m.
Oh, she's probably tired. You look tired.
It's tired. Yeah, we're finna go. I'm finna go to bed. There's a mosquito. He'll eat us up tonight. Yeah, she's trying not to get in the bed. Okay, guys, I'm out.
Okay.
Love you guys. Have a wonderful night. Kisses. Mwah.
Bye, everybody. Have a good night, day, wherever you are.
Enjoyed it. There is a mosquito. I'm scared. I'm scared of the mosquito. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much for supporting me, hanging out with me. I want to give you guys some thank yous. I want to thank Auntie Mickey's House for my super chat, my super sticker. She says, hello, beautiful. I left the casino hours ago. Come home a few dollars richer. Ha. Congratulations to Auntie Mickey. Helen B, thank you so much for my super chat for your sweet daughter's birthday. Thank you so much. Marshawn. Let me put you guys on the screen. There we go. Auntie Mickey's House. Helen B, for your sweet daughter's birthday. Thank you, sweetheart. Marshawn, you have such a wonderful group of royals here, Lady Letitia. Much love to you all. Okay, thank you, Leslie, for my super chat. Thank you, guys. I really do appreciate it. I feel like I'm missing somebody. I am. I feel like I'm missing someone. I do apologize if I'm missing you. Let me know if I missed you. Yeah, I gotta go. Little bit's upset. Hit the like button, guys. She's fussing at her daddy. Thank you, Leslie, for my super sticker. like I'm missing some people. Guys, have a wonderful night. I hope you enjoyed the Mimi show. I liked it tonight. I thought it was really great. We're not talking about it anymore. That is such a greatness. Mwah. Good night.